Today's hike begins on Snake Road again, but going south and west towards Highway 6. So we're just south of Waterdown. We are referring to Bruce Trail map number 9, beginning at kilometer mark or location 67.6 and going over to 64.6. So the nearby civic address for the trail access is shown there at 1826 Snake Road, and the GPS coordinates are there too. This hike was December 2nd, and at 6 degrees. First 5 words are too loud by Johnny Boy. 3, 2, 1. Today's hike begins at the exact same spot as yesterday's hike. However, today we'll be hiking south and west. So we are referring to Bruce Trail map number 9. We will begin at kilometer marker 67.6 and end at 64.6. So kilometer marker 67.6 is right here where Snake Road and the Bruce Trail meets. So there's a place to park your car there. And the goal today was to end at the tunnel on highway number 6, where the tunnel for the Bruce Trail actually crosses over or underneath highway number 6. So I'll trace the hike today, beginning here. It's all shown in red here today. So the hike goes along, moves over the railroad tracks and along. About this point here, you meet with the Rock Cliff side trail, which leads up to a different parking lot area. Continues along. The entire hike is up and down ravine hills, and there are all kinds of side paths off in many directions, and then moves for the rest of the hike. At this point in time, moves along behind the moves along at the side of the ravine, and continues right on up until it empties out at the tunnel. So that's today's hike. So we're looking at Snake Road here, running from north at the top of the page down to south. At the bottom of the page, the yellow line represents the main Bruce Trail coming from the east, and it crosses Snake Road there. Today's hike will be headed westward and south. The red stars represent where you can park, quite a few spaces there. So this is where we parked. The trail starts across the road there. That's a picture of the nearest civic address. So beginning our hike southward and westward. First up those stairs. This entire trail today is up and down the ravine. So parts of the trail are flat, parts of the trail are rocky, but all of the trail is up and down hills with a few flat spots here, but not many. So as you can see, the ravine slopes off each way. Then you come to the railroad tracks fairly early on. Nice little sign somebody built to put there in the middle of the forest. A couple of guys there playing with remote control cars up and down the hills. So back onto the trail. All kinds of side trails, all kinds. They just go all different directions. Most of them are not marked, so good luck with that. There is one that is marked called the Green Trail. And little footbridges over some of the wet spots. There's the Rock Cliff side trail that goes to a separate parking lot. and some rugged terrain to climb uphill and so on. The trail is well maintained with good clear directional blazes as seen there. There's a neat little footbridge that goes across that little creek, and have a little look at that stream leading into it. We're almost at the abandoned limestone quarry. There's it there. Off in the distance you can see the back end of some box stores. I believe it's Rona and Staples on Dundas. So a little open patch here where you go across the flat terrain and then back in. The rest of this hike is on the sloping portion of the escarpment, so quite rugged. And till you make your way out to Highway 6, then we're almost there now. We turned around, and there you can see my car off in the distance almost. There it is now down the staircase. So it took us 55 minutes from the time we got to the turnaround and back. So